Hello, everybody. This is a real first for me. Haven't really done a live stream on YouTube, so figured try something new to give an update on the channel. Uh, Let me know actually if you can hear me in any form of way because I got myself a new microphone here, and I'm still properly learning how to adjust the settings or whatever. Um, this isn't going to take long at all. Um, First off, I hope everybody's been doing okay since the pandemic has happened. Everything with the coronavirus. Excuse me. By the way, Peep, little Luna back there, she's sleeping. My beautiful 10-month-old kitten. Photobombing currently, but hope everybody's been doing okay with the pandemic. It's been a very, very rough and crazy year so far, and we're only halfway through. We still have 6 months left. But I was supposed to do a lot of things back in March and in April. I was actually supposed to go to Tampa for WrestleMania. Actually, I was supposed to go to WrestleMania. This is the travel pouch, and comes with all the tickets and everything else. Believe me, I was really bummed that I couldn't make it, but it is what it is. You can't really do anything about it. I'm supposed to be going to SummerSlam in August because that's going to be coming to Boston, and who even knows if that's going to be happening, because the mayor of Boston said that only certain amount of people can go to certain events, but they also said that if I remember correctly, that no audience members or something like that until September or so, just for Boston. And I was supposed to go to my first concert too. And excuse me, I was supposed to go to my first concert as well. I was supposed to go to see Aerosmith. Thankfully, I haven't bought the tickets for that. But a major reason why I decided to make this, I tried making a cell phone video. I couldn't get it uploaded. I tried doing a bunch of other things. I get messages, comments, and everything else regarding when am I going to upload this? When am I going to upload that? You see, here's the thing. I don't know. No easy way to describe it. Not going to lie, I've got shit tons upon shit tons of Monster Jam stuff. I just don't want to get in trouble with Monster Jam. A little bit of a personal story. I'm actually trying to get a job with Monster Jam, and I don't want to burn any bridges. I'm actually trying my best to, stay on everybody's good side. Been trying to do this and that. I've actually been trying to do other things as well. A lot of people have seen the NHRA stuff I've been trying to upload. I guess that really hasn't been getting as major success with the Monster Jam videos, which, I mean, a lot of people don't really prefer, a lot of Monster Jam people don't prefer NHRA over, monster trucks, any form like that. I love every bit of motorsports that there is, whether if it's NASCAR, monster trucks, Supercross, anything with an engine, anything with wheels. I've always preferred it, even if it's on asphalt, dirt, mud, whatever. I've always loved it. So I've decided to come up with a little bit of a couple of things here. One, I still am planning on doing the season highlights. I actually, little bit of a side story, I actually made a Max D season through 2009 Max D season. I uploaded it and put it under unlisted to see maybe if it would get blocked first for anything. And unfortunately, it didn't really get blocked. It just said your video cannot be uploaded. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. Just let it slide. Take it down whatsoever. Sorry to break the bad news. 1 minute. But one of the other things I'm going to be trying to do Maybe if I can get more of the footage, because I'm trying to get more and more footage. Not going to say what. It's going to be a big surprise. I'm trying to do more of different season highlights, whether if it's from the Pen to Point series, because actually, grab this. This is pretty much every Pen to Point series from 1991 to 1996. And I actually have, where's the rest of it? I don't know if you can see that up there, but to the left, there's like a bunch of little white papers. Those are more discs I've gotten. I believe that is everything from 1997 through 99. But I have like literally a bunch of stuff everywhere. You can't see it, but to my left, I have 2 RC boxes. If you can look up there, there's a wheel of a Traxxas Bigfoot. All of my stuff is in this Traxxas Bigfoot box. I'm probably going to be sorting everything else because I got to put everything inside there. So number 2, if you can't tell behind me, I have got shit tons upon shit tons of totes. It's got merchandise, programs, wrestling figures. A lot of people who don't know me personally, I'm a huge wrestling fan. For a lot of people, no, I'm not texting anybody. Just trying to show this. I have gone to plenty of wrestling shows. I actually went to about 10 plus wrestling shows last year. And just recently, I went to SmackDown in Boston and to the Evolve show in March. This was from SmackDown not that long ago. So I figured show off a little bit of my merchandise. I used to do all that stuff back in like 2010, 2011, maybe 2012. So I figured something new. I got wrestling titles hung up on my wall here. I have another wrestling title hung up there. It's such a shame that I don't have like a laptop or anything, because up here is a GameStop banner from WWE 2K18. It's got Seth Rollins on it. I got like a shit ton of stuff everywhere. I figured show off some of my merchandise. I got plenty of NASCAR. I got plenty of drag racing diecast. I got plenty of Spin Master. I got Hot Wheels everywhere. Figured why not show off some of that stuff. Up to you guys, whatever you want me to do. But yeah, like I'm looking at everything everywhere. Actually, Gravedigger flag right above me. Figured just show off everything I got. Thirdly, to my right is a brand new gaming laptop that I got a couple of weeks ago, I think. I haven't played it all that much, but I've played BeamNG on it. My old laptop on the ground right here, I got Rigs of Rods on that one. On this computer, I have the current Rigs of Rods. Maybe do Rigs of Rods videos or anything like that. Figured just try to do something new with the channel. I mean, if it comes across as doing the season highlights or whatever, I can try to do some more of those. But, you know, I'm just trying to do something different with the channel, because it's obvious that the last few drag racing things I've done, it really hasn't done, I don't want to say all that much, but, you know, it is what it is. But I'm just trying to do something new. Figured, haven't done anything with the channel in God knows how long. There are times where I do miss it, but then there are other times where it's just like, I just don't want to make it my whole big thing, because I did that many years ago and I just don't want to do it again. But, excuse me, make a podcast. Actually, I have been working on one, but hasn't really come out all that well. But yeah, something new. I know that once when I get done with this, I got to sort out all the DVDs. Maybe try to get to work on some of the totes, see what I got inside there. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, please let me know. Put it in the live chat. If there's a little comment section, put it on there. Chris, listen, I am not trying to get sued by Monster Jam, okay? Actually, though, where is it? Is this it? I got so many things here. But, yeah, I'm just trying my best to figure out what to do, because why not? I mean, I'm still working. I work at a local Target, and I'm just trying my best to make the best time out of myself. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see merchandise? Do you want to see more season highlights? Do you want to see anything different? Whether if it's drag racing, mud racing, or any form of motorsport, let me know. What's this? Thoughts on AEW? I like AEW. I actually went to the second show that they ever had in Boston. Let me actually find a couple of photos of that. That was actually a pretty good show. I actually managed to get myself a ticket that was originally worth like $80 or so, but I got it for $35. Wasn't all that much of a bad seat. A couple of photos of the trucks that were outside the building. And I believe that was my seat. I got to see Chris Jericho. I got to see a lot of great talent there. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments. What's this? No, I don't. I mean, I have a Discord name. I just rarely use it. Because, I don't know. A lot of people say that Discord is much better than Skype. I use Skype every now and then. So, I don't know. I usually look at Discord whenever someone has anything for ROR or Beam, just to see what they're making for different types of what the hell are they called, projects. But yeah. No, I'm not waking up. But yeah. Last time, let me know. What's this one? That would be a secret that I cannot tell. Do you? I think I know which one you're talking about. I think that's the Secret World of Monster Trucks, the TLC documentary. I'd have to look. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a bad idea. But inside this is pretty much every single DVD that I've got to sort out. So you're talking about shows that are from like at least as early as 1993, maybe 92, and as late as 2013. I hope, what the fuck's his name? Ben Burr doesn't see this. Any Hot Wheels Monster Jam DVDs? No. I used to have one. It's actually, I believe, Monster Truckinator. I believe Monster Truckinator actually uploaded that one. I used to have that one, and the only reason why I remember that one is because there's footage of, I believe, Black Stallion, Air Force, and Brutus from Providence of 2008. But yeah, like, I gotta find some way to sort all that stuff out. I do know, actually, 1 minute. Yes, I'm wearing PJs in the fucking summer. I don't give a shit. Oh, where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. God damn. I shouldn't be showing anybody this, but you know what? I don't care. It's on my computer, and it's going to stay there. I don't care if I'm going to be the biggest heel ever. I still got them all. Just because they're not on YouTube doesn't mean that they're officially gone from me. Raw power. All right. But But actually, all these here, I believe these are from 1999, I believe, from the Motor Madness season. Excuse me. But, I mean, if I could find one way of doing, like, live watch-alongs or anything like that, I'd love to do that. Anyway, you have some way... I really, like, I've spent at least a good, if I had to guess, I think 5 to 6 years just building up the collection of shows. And I'm still not done. Like, literally. I still have, God, trying to think. I still have to get all the ESPN shows that came on. I still have to try to get all of the Outdoor Channel ones of Monster Destruction. I know those are going to be on YouTube. I know that there's still a lot of stuff that's actually missing out there. But, I mean, if I can find a way to get a hold of it, I'm pretty sure it's just going to go straight into the collection. But, yeah, sometimes if I can't read comments properly, I just give up. But, now, before I go, actually, I was just about to say, questions. Anybody got questions? Monster Jam nowadays, they draw. They bring in crowds, and if the crowd's into it, so be it. I wouldn't give a shit if they just drove around in circles, or if, I wouldn't give a shit if they just drove around in circles for 2.5 hours, or if they just stood up on two wheels. As long as there's a crowd, there's a crowd. They still are the U.S. Hot Rod. The U.S. Hot Rod Association is still there. Let's see. Anybody else got any questions? Let's see. What else we got here? In before, we're all in our 70s. Hey, I say back in my day, whenever I watched stuff from like 2001 or so. You know, every time whenever I see the old World Finals, whenever I see the old World Finals promos and all that stuff, I always go back to when I was a kid watching that. The reason why the crowds aren't really packed in anymore is because Monster Jam is adjusting their ticket value. You go on to any bit of website, it's mostly the tickets. Because say in case if you had a wife and 2 children who like to go to these types of shows, you go to an arena, and if you a lot of people usually go to the arenas themselves to save money on tickets. But if you go to Ticketmaster, you're pretty much spending an extra $10 to $15 per person just based in taxes. So you're better off just going strictly to the arena to save yourself that money. That's what I used to do whenever I used to go to shows. I would always go to the arena first to pick up either the tickets or the pit passes, and then wait for the show to actually be here. In which actually, I know I have I believe I have them in here. Oh, come on. Aha, there they are. A buddy of mine, last year, I got offered to do Stafford Motor Speedway. A buddy of mine comes up to me, I believe either the week before or the week after, and he basically says, "You need tickets." And I said, "Tickets to what?" He said, "To Stafford." Hands me these two. There used to be, I think, like 10 or so tickets. Guy took them, and he's like, "You know what? Let me actually take this," and he rips off like 3 or 4 tickets. But yeah, that was last year was really fun. Even though last year I only shot 2 shows. I did Providence last year and I did Seekonk Speedway. But actually, one of the things I found, this is why I told you about the merchandise idea. And one more. Probably my favorite shirt. I know I got like a bunch of old shirts in there. I have, I believe I have an Executioner shirt. I have an old Gravedigger shirt. I have to. That was a hot show in Durham. That was so fucking hot. Actually, do I still have that? Let's see. Do I still have it? It's not in this drawer. It might be in this one. Aha! Here it is. Excuse me. Well, messy room, but it'll get cleaned soon enough. Found one more classic shirt. This will be kind of like a little bit of a teaser. Feast your eyes on 3, 2, 1. Do you have any die-cast models of any of your favorite trucks? I used to have an old Gravedigger one. I haven't. I got plenty of stuff on this side where my gaming table is. I have about 3 John Force cars. I have a Joe Amato hauler behind the computer. I have pretty much like a bunch of different things on here, but die casts of monster trucks. I used to have an old Gravedigger one. The Gravedigger number 7 from Snap-Tite, I believe it was. It came out in like 96, 97. I used to have a bunch of those. But I think the closest to that now is the Spin Master that's behind me. It's got the retro Gravedigger Grandma, the blue and white no, gray and blue. Uh, the red old pickup, Gravedigger 20 and Gravedigger number 8 or Gravedigger 7, I believe that is. I got plenty of stuff up on there. I still have like a bunch of Spin Masters. I got Spin Masters behind the blanket. Actually, what else do we got? Oh, anybody a Seth Rollins fan? What do we got here? I got this. Oh, found another show I got to sort out. 2004. What do we got here? This one's not all that good. There a way I can get this out of here? God, I got like a bunch of things here. Joyride DVD. WWF programs. Aha! Here's one. Oh, shit. I almost knocked over my drink. This is the 1996 Monster Jam yearbook. Monster Jam World Tour. It's got Gary Porter on there. Weird thing is, though, that wasn't his Carolina Crusher. That was Gary Wiggins' Carolina Crusher from 95, I think, or something like that. But yeah, it's got all these great photos in here. I actually got Gary to sign the cover in here. I think someone else signed this. I'm not really quite so sure. I wish I could just grab that tote right now because I got so many books. I have a tote on top of it that's got so much stuff in there. I've got like paperwork from my job. I've got like NASCAR programs in there. Is there a way I can get that off? Someone wanted to see Digger. I know that. Fun fact, that's the snap type picture that would always be used in the Gravedigger snap type model. Gravedigger, Bigfoot 15 on the bottom here. And there's only one driver driving it. Dan Runny. All right, let me actually try to see if I can get that. Take 5, everybody. Still got my old Xbox box from when I bought my Xbox about a year ago or so. I got paper. I got paper galore. Oh, let's see. Take this keyboard, put it up here. By the way, a lot of people are wondering about the second Seekonk episode of Motor Hour. It would have been on here. And this son of a bitch right here does not turn on anymore. So unfortunately, I've lost all my Seekonk footage from 2018. Sorry to disappoint you, fans. Hey, what's that? Yeah, I mean, if you can find a way, feel free, but I'm pretty sure that secret's just going to stay with me. All right. Take this out. Anybody need monster truck tires? Okay, so this one is nothing but belt bags. Put that there. What do I have in this one? Nothing but bags and what the hell is this? NASCAR stuff. So unfortunately, that one is going to be coming out. God damn, this thing is heavy. Okay. All right. Place it down. Okay, let's see. Oh dear God, this one's even going to be heavier. I got to take my headphones off. Be right back, guys. All right. Now, okay. Couldn't get all of them, but got a little bit of a couple here. What do we got? Okay. So, everybody feast your eyes on 3, 2, 1. Probably my all-time favorite yearbook. The one I got the most autographs in. And this one, I don't know. I mean, I love the year. But I don't know. That's just a couple of them. I have to sort out that tote with the yearbooks because there's at least 50 to 60 NASCAR programs in there, and then on the bottom is all the monster truck ones. And I have them all corrected. The only yearbook I am missing is 2011. Which is kind of a shame because a good friend of mine, he took the cover photo for that year. So, but yeah, like a lot of these books, I bring them with me everywhere I go. So whenever if I'm on the road or anything like that, I always bring a book with me just so I can read it, even though I've already read it like shitloads of times. This one, 99, it's still one of my favorites because you got all of your favorite independents in here. Actually, did I get this one signed? No, I didn't. I got Don Cretan to sign this. For some reason, I didn't get Jimmy. Let's see. This one's probably my favorite one of all time. 1998. Even though it's a Thunder Nationals book, What's that? Oh, no. I always use a Wayback Machine. Whenever I have a day off, I just look up results. I literally got no life. This is probably my favorite yearbook because it's the final year we got this. Gravedigger signed by Dennis, Pablo, and Robert Parker. Dan Runte signed the Bigfoot page. Tom Mentz signed this page. You can see that. I got Sky Hartley to sign the Snakebite page, Gary Porter to sign the Carolina Crusher page. I have my friend Jeff Bursey. He signed the Tosaurus page. I got at least 10 to 15 signatures in here. Some of them were already in here when I got the book. The Undertaker. I don't think it's the real Undertaker, but the Undertaker truck. What else we got? 2000, my favorite yearbook because it's a calendar book. And it's actually, where is it? Right here. First World Finals on pay-per-view. It was taped. It wasn't live. That would have been the Supercross that year. Sorry, my dragons and I got Dennis Anderson. Did I get Dennis to sign this? Or no. I got Dennis to sign this one. I didn't even ask him to put the year. He just put the year there for me. Major props. Tom signed a Bulldozer. I believe BJ signed this. BJ Johnson. I think he signed it on the Barefoot page. I know I got Mike Vauders to sign the Black Stallion one. Where is it? Pat Suma signed the Thrasher page. Yeah. BJ Johnson signed the Barefoot page. Now, this one I did get Jimmy Cretin to sign. The 2003 book. Let's see. I didn't get anybody for Gravedigger. I didn't get anybody for Max D. Still one of my all-time favorite books. Fun fact, my favorite bounty hunter scheme. Such a shame Jimmy does not run that scheme today. Yes, he did. He drove barefoot, I think in the late 90s or so. Not really quite so sure. I do know he drove it, and I've seen footage of him driving it. Where's the one with Dawn? I know. Yep, right here. I got Dawn Creighton sign that one. Okay. And last one, 2001. And then after this, I'll get into a little bit of questions, and then we'll probably end it here. I didn't expect to go this long. I figured probably like 10 minutes or so. I need to do this more often. Oh, I have that Gravedigger shirt. It's somewhere, but I have it. Let's see. Is this? I believe this is either Lyle or Jill. Either way. Wrenchhead.com autograph. I want to say that's Jill. That looks like a J, but then again, that might be Lyle. But he never drove Wrenchhead all throughout 2001. I don't know. I didn't even have to get Tom to sign this one. It was already pre-signed.
I know there's a Wolverine one in here. I have to find that one. Let's see. I also know Jeff Birdsey signed this too. Dawn signed this one. Aha! There it is. Wolverine. I can officially say I have a Brian Bartle autograph. And I believe this was, I think this is Jeff Patterson that signed this one. Somebody. I don't know. I got Mark Hall to sign the Executioner. Oh, actually, in my 2000 book, he signed the Executioner as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the live stream. Anybody got any quick questions? Actually, I just saw one right here. Favorite monster truck show I've been to? As a fan, probably Providence of 2008. First time that I can think of that Providence ever had 8 trucks, and the lineup for that one was stacked. Randy Brown and Gravedigger, Nathan Wink and El Toro Loco, Air Force with Damon, Adam Anderson and Taz, who else? Black Stallion and Iron Warrior, Avenger and Brutus. Favorite show I've worked? God, I've worked so many shows. If I had to guess, probably one that comes out the top of my mind, probably Bloomsburg, 2014. Or one of the Providence shows these last couple of years, because Providence always puts on great shows. The one I went to in 2019 was really good. That was the first time I met Kristen. Had a chance to talk with her a little bit. Got the chance to reunite with my good buddy. Ty England. First time I've seen him since he debuted in Providence in 2016 when he drove El Toro Loco. I did enjoy the Seekonk shows from the last couple of years. But no, I mean, like, to make it a really, really fun show, I go by 3 things: the lineup, where it's at, and the crowd. If it's like with Seekonk Speedway, the thrill shows always draw crowds because they have every single thing you can think of. They have racing, they have enduro racing, which is all of your, pretty much like your junk cars all painted up and all that stuff, kind of like a demolition derby, so to speak. You have your spectator drags, you have pretty much everything that can be tossed in there. And then you also have the monster trucks, which is good for the kids. So you get to draw all kinds of crowds in for the whole entire show. It's gotten to the point where it's just standing room only throughout the whole entire show. I think last year, I think there had to have been an attendance of like 9,000 to 10,000 or so. But 2 years ago, when they did the all monster truck meltdown, I don't want to say it didn't draw. It did okay, but I just think that with Seekonk Speedway, you need to have a lot of other things besides monster trucks, because in all monster truck show, unless if you had like major people like Bigfoot or Stinger's a very popular truck, but if you had like Stinger, Bigfoot, and a bunch of other big time people, it probably would have drawn better. That's just me. Anybody else got any other questions? Let's see. Wayne, yes, he drove Pouncer a couple of times. I believe in 2010. That's just to my knowledge. I don't know if I know he drove Nightlife first and then Tropical Thunder. and then got himself a newer chassis in 92, 93-ish or so. That was his famous one in Naples where he rips the wheel off and then he goes flipping over into the fence. Kind of a very classical moment. Next season highlight. I don't want to spoil it. Well, really, I can't spoil it because I haven't really worked on anything. But I am coming up with new ideas. I'm debating whether or not if I'm debating whether or not if I want to do something from 99 until probably 2005-ish or so. Like I said, I got to look throughout this whole thing because I got tons of stuff. No, I am not. Someone has already uploaded it, but that was during the time when Phil took over, 2008, and I ain't risking anything. I mean, if I can make highlights, little side story here. I actually made a Mike Wine season highlight from 2007 until 2009, I think. I don't think he drove in 2010, but I was missing one show, El Paso Racing of 2009. I have freestyle, but I've now recently got El Paso of 2009 of racing and freestyle. But I probably that might be my first one, Mike Wine from 2007 to 2009, or it might be Predator. Who knows? I can't really tell. I'd have to look and see what I've made so far. I mean, I'd love to do another Gravedigger one. I would literally love to do another Gravedigger. I'd love to do Gravedigger from 2009, but unfortunately, I am missing one race from 2009, which is Atlanta. I am missing Atlanta Racing and Atlanta Freestyle from 2009. That's the only one I'm missing. 2008, I have everything from 2008. I had to have a little bit of help getting it, but I still have pretty much everything from 2008. I was debating on doing a Randy Brown one because 2008, in my opinion, is Randy Brown's best year. He was at Atlanta, he was at Tampa, he was at Orlando, he was in Jacksonville, and he did a little impromptu freestyle in the World Finals. But yeah, so I mean, one way or the other. I'm going to be debating on wait, what's this? I'm still not telling you where I got it. Listen, a magician never tells his secrets. Nobody ever knows if wrestling is a work or a shoot. I never tell where I get my shit from. That just went out of the garbage. But any other questions? It's almost it's been about 48 minutes. Anybody got any other questions besides where do I get my stuff? I'm pretty sure Savage has got another one. Where's Martin? Did he get off here? Oh yeah, I think he did. I only got 3 viewers. Oh well. But yeah. Feel free to let me know exactly. Wait, what's your favorite show? Let's see. Favorite show from the 80s? Probably. God. I never really watched a whole lot of stuff from the 80s. I mean, it is very entertaining to watch, but if I had to guess, probably Foxborough from 88 or 89, where Mopar Magic rolled over. That was a very good one. Did you see the... Yes, I've seen it. Anything with Bigfoot I've seen. The only thing I haven't seen is the Vault Edition. But, what else? What else do I see?
Pretty sure there's other questions on here. Let's see. I think I've already answered all those. Oh, wait, no. No. I stand corrected. My very favorite show from the 80s, Richmond. Richmond, Virginia. I believe that was the one at the racetrack where Equalizer breaks the wheel off. If I had to come up with the second one, Flint, Michigan, where USA 1 had his famous crash. Because that right there just stands out completely. You look back at that wreck that Rod Lipsow had, you think of it as a lot of the wrecks that you see today. That's just me. If you had to tell me exactly what my favorite show was from the 90s, easily New Orleans 1999, which is how I became a big fan that I am today. Where Gravedigger does a little lawn dart crash going over the sand dragster barriers. That crash still to this day, whenever I see it, I always go back to when I became a fan. It still lives up to this day as probably one of my favorite monster truck moments of this day. Gravedigger runs in the light pole. Yeah, that was Raleigh, North Carolina. I think that was 88 or 87. It was one of them. Actually, I think it might tell me in one of these books. Oh, wait, no. It might tell me in the 2002 book if I can find it. I know a whole bunch of my shit is in there somewhere. It's just that I literally have to find it. My next day off isn't until Saturday, and I got to go into work at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. But, it is what it is. I'm making money, so. But actually, one little quick thing before I end this, for real. Anybody into video gaming? Anybody into streaming video games or anything like that? I thought of that as another idea for some of my stuff. I have Steel Titans. I can do Steel Titan freestyles. I have Grand Theft Auto. I've made a lot of Grand Theft Auto tracks. I can do some stuff on Grand Theft Auto. I can do pretty much walkthroughs or anything like that. Is that something you're interested in? What's this? But yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody who has joined me on this. If you'd like for me to do this more often, I'll be more than happy to show off some of the merchandise. We can go tote by tote or anything like that. What's this? Army. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody who has who's taken part in this. That's pretty much my channel update. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'd like to do more things, but I can only go one thing from here. Luna, say goodbye to everybody. All right. Thank you, guys. Everybody be safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands. Be sure to make sure, be sure to be safe with everything. It's a very fucked up world out there right now. With the protesting going on, with a lot of the riots going on right now, there needs to be a lot of positivity in this world. There really does. I mean, you can't force it on anybody, but the least you can do is give it out. So, if anybody's pissing you off or anything like that, just, ignore them. Be you. Don't ever change for anybody. You be yourself. Thank you to everybody who actually took the time to watch this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing these more often. I don't really know for sure, but we can only find out what the future holds. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Stay safe. Have a good day.